Hey, good morning, everybody. Bob, Trade Genius, 2nd of May. Just want to talk SPY really fast here and just give you my thoughts for next week. And so on Wednesday, we had the Fed meeting and they ran the whole thing up into the Fed meeting here. And then from there, we started to gap down on Thursday and had this little curl back up. And then boom, Friday did it curl back up again. The only difference is that in the system that we follow is that you typically don't get three moves, and another failure. So my expectation is it's going to look a little bit like what happened here. We had a gap up and then it moved up and then it moved up higher again, and then consolidated before it made its next move higher. My suspicion is that we'll curl up. This will break through, and then you could trade the next failure. And I think that's when we're going to get our move down to the next fib line. Now, if I'm wrong with that, then this is a little bit of a bear flag, and we just keep dropping. But that's kind of how I see SPY right now. We had TWM. We closed it on Friday just because, over the weekend you just don't know what's going to be said anymore. And with the Fed intervening so aggressively in the market, they're going to make it hard for people being short to get these free passes, of just letting it just continue to fall. So the prudent thing now is to let us get another failure, of the move. But this market is just absolutely crazy gappy. I mean, look, there's gap, gap, gap. So fill this gap. Now we have this gap here is going to fill it back up. And then we have a gap here to the downside. And we have another gap to the downside here. And then we have another gap to the downside here. So, the market, this is just showing you the limited amount of liquidity in the market that they just are gapping it so much overnight either way. But that's kind of where we are. I mean, my view here, we had a little head and shoulder pattern that broke down, and it's going to retest back up to this neckline here, fill this gap here and fail. That would be ideal for me, because then I can be positioned in the trade. And the only thing I'm looking at now is the next failure. Do I go after, the the semiconductors? I think that might be where there'll be some good momentum, semis, and then also small caps. So this is curving back in too. Now wait to see. Excuse me. Wait to see if we get a little bit of a retrace here, because these are leveraged, so we just got to be careful with them. And I'd love to see this fade back and then get another move up higher. I mean, this was a 20% move, and same with TWM. We just caught a portion of it. I didn't go ahead and go crazy on Thursday because day after Fed meeting, a lot of times sells off. But that Friday they bid it back, so I didn't want to get in front of that move. It's been hard to short, obviously lately, and so I'm just being a little cautious. But did take 3% profit on it here. Anyway, I'm going to talk oil, natural gas in my next video. I think there's some opportunities there for the short side, going into the contracts, expiring here for the June contracts in the next couple weeks. We still have too much production and not enough use, so I think there's going to be opportunities to do short side on it. Anyway, thanks for listening. I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye.